Hello and welcome to day 6 of Lockoffs with me, John O'Hersey. Now, tonight is our final lockoff. And I'd just like to say thank you very much for tuning in. I've genuinely enjoyed talking to the camera. It does feel like I'm having a conversation with myself sometimes until I share it, and then it feels nice. It was a warm, fuzzy feeling for 6 days. It could have been that or the wine, I'm not sure. But particularly those that got involved with the wine and the cheese, I hope you all enjoyed it very much. And there are still some packs available, so if you'd like to have a crack, then please do. And if you don't have a point of contact with the Smelly Cheese Co., please reach out and we'll put you in contact with Valerie or the team. Now, in this episode, it's just a fun, beautiful wine. It's utterly delicious, but I knew that by day 6, I'd just want to have a drink, not think, and just have good vibes before we get back into the public. Well, if you're in South Australia, we're getting back into normal life tomorrow, so that's exciting. Condolences to everyone else in Australia that isn't quite yet, but yeah, reach out if you'd like to have a chat. So, today we are tasting the 2019 Domaine Dubuet Boillot, Granger de Verbaut. It's an IGP Pinot Noir. So IGP Pinot Noir, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. I could if it wasn't so cold and it had 2 glasses of wine. But it's Pinot Noir from outside of Burgundy proper. So it's 5 kilometres east of Pommard and on the flats where it's a little bit more fertile. Still very good real estate. Still makes beautiful wine and better than a lot of places in the world, but just not to the grandeur of Burgundy proper. Now, Maxime is based in Volnay, and he is inheriting a lot of really beautiful vineyards, but with Burgundy being some of the most expensive real estate in the land and some of the most sought after wine in the world, the prices are extremely high. Now, Maxime being a young man, his first vintage was in 2016, obviously has a lot of friends that aren't probably as well heeled as a normal Burgundy drinker. Not a normal Burgundy drinker, but let's just say an avid collector or drinker of Burgundy wines. So he wanted to make something that was delicious, something that his friends could drink, something that could be poured in the Parisian wine bars. So he sought out a vineyard in a lesser area, but very close to Burgundy, so he can manage it himself. And the result is a beautiful, fresh Pinot Noir. Now, it's everything it needs to be. It's a lot of the times cheap Pinot Noir from Burgundy is austere or not ripe or not good. This is very good for a very modest price tag. And that in itself is exciting. So let's have a little taste. The nose is beautiful and lifted and full of violets and fresh, energy, moorish, delicious. You just want to drink it straight away. It's also, it does have some complexity, but that's not the main reason for this wine. Someone that's after complexity isn't going to be disappointed, but someone that likes something fresh is going to be very happy. On the palate. Just as the nose suggests, bright, vibrant, lively. When I say lively, it's not just an acid bomb. There is a lot of acid there in a very good way, but it's still full of fruit. It's obviously a little bit of whole bunch. There's a nice structure there, which gives a little bit of interest. And also, when one makes a Pinot Noir with such beautiful fruit, and it's not necessarily complex or grown in very high content limestone, that whole bunch can really hold it together and give it something really interesting. Now, the cheese that Valerie from Smelly Cheese Co. has paired with this is, now I apologise, I'm probably going to butcher the French language, but Secret de Compostelle. I don't like to speak French when I'm trying to actually put a French accent on. It just doesn't suit me. I sound like a bit of a knob, but that's okay. Beautiful, bit of funk, beautiful sort of savoury, just the beginning of a bit of sort of umami flavour, or it does have a really nice, like I suppose funk. I suppose funk is actually the best way to describe that. It's a hard cheese. It brings out the perfume of the wine. But funnily enough, it actually gives it that another element of savoury or complexity. This being such a beautiful sort of fresh sweet wine, sweet but dry, you know, vibrant, that just gave it that little bit of sort of forest floor that one would see in one of the more sort of complex Pinot Noirs from Burgundy. And on the palate, it's delicious. It's just delicious. It's your final night. Drink the bottle, and you get to see your friends tomorrow. Cheers. All the best. See you later. Yum.